Hi, Jerry here. I bet you wonder what you're looking at. I'll get to that in a moment. We've talked about how to do a serve, what to do, marketing, advertising, how to approach a house. All of that is important. What we're going to talk about is developing a positive attitude and a business plan. Being a process server, you don't need to worry about structures, venture capital, and as if you were going to start a multi-million-dollar business. But the problems and challenges can be the same on a much smaller level. If you can't keep yourself positive and motivated, you're not going to succeed. Here I would like to go and make a point and pull this picture up. What we've talked about so far is right here. Knowledge and skills. To do or complete a serve isn't that hard. You knock on the door, you hand them the papers, you're done. As we both know, there's more to it than that. To get to that point, to stay there when no one answers, or you've put in such and such street and it's a place or an avenue and you're at the wrong house, or you serve the wrong person, we're all human. That's where this comes into play, is attitude. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about maintaining a positive attitude through all of the trials, tribulations, and problems you're going to occur, and why it's important. And as I do that, I'll go ahead and flip through some of the other visuals here, because some of them are very cute. And I'll allude to this one here. That's getting a serve done. That's you. Sorry, ladies, it's couldn't find one with a woman. So I'm going to go ahead and just, well, productivity is contagious, and so is your attitude. And are you a good source of positive energy? Are you a downer? Positive attitude. Do you have one? Excuse me. I used to work with a manager who always had a positive attitude. He had a trademark answer to the passing question, "How are you?" No matter what was going on that day, he would enthusiastically reply, "Excellent. How are you?" It was always sincere, never fake, no matter of the circumstance. He always chose to be excellent. And you don't know the power of a positive attitude until you've seen it change a bad situation into a good one through one simple, kind act, or even a smile. And you can choose a positive attitude, and it's easier than you think. For example, here's about 20 or 21 ways I wrote down, create one. Looking adversity in the eye and laughing. Getting what you want and not pitching a fit. Enjoying the unexpected, motivating those around you with a positive word. Using the power of a smile to reverse the tone of a situation. Being friendly to those you don't know. We're all going to fall down. The only time that's really important is if you don't get back up. So it's important to fall down and then get back up as well. Being a source of energy that lifts those around you. Understanding that relationships are more important than material things. Being happy when you have a little. Having a good time when you're losing. We'll all lose. It's enjoying life as you go along. Being happy for someone else's success. Having a future vision, no matter how hard or how bad your current situation is. Paying a compliment even to a stranger. Telling someone you know they did a great job and meaning it. Making someone's day. Do something special for them. Not complaining about how unfair things seem to be. It's a waste of time, and no one will really care what you say about that anyway. Not letting other people's negativity bring you down. Getting more than you expect in return, and always being true to yourself. And the power, your attitude determines most of what you experience each day, and it's so easy to neglect. Be someone who others want to be with because you lift their energy, their attitude, and their spirit. Be someone who you would want to be around. Choose, make a conscious, rational decision to have a positive attitude. It's like making a conscious, rational decision to build a muscle anywhere on your body. First time you exercise it or put resistance, it's going to feel very strange. And then you do it again and again, and it gets easier every time you do it. And today, of course, choose to be excellent. Here, I'm sure you've heard the old joke, which has come first, the chicken or the egg? Same situation here. Positive thinking, feeling good, eating better, exercise, it all will feed right back in to what you're doing on a day-by-day basis with your attitude and your thoughts. It's like planting a seed in the ground. If you plant an apple seed, you're probably going to have an apple tree. If you plant wheat, you're going to have wheat. If you plant weeds, you're going to have weeds. Your mind doesn't care. We're going to have some fun now and just go through several of these images for just a moment or two to make my point visually. People learn visually, auditorily, and kinesthetically. You're hearing my voice, but now I'd like to make some visual images, if I may, to go from I can't to I can. Here's a very cute one. A baby mosquito came back after first time flying. His dad asked, "How did you feel?" He said, "It was wonderful. Everyone was clapping for me." Positive attitude. A couple more and then we'll move on. And if you walk around smiling a lot, people will wonder what you've been up to. Alrighty, we're going to segue now and go from positive attitude to building your business with a business plan. If you're going to go from where you are now to somewhere else, New York for example, you probably would, if you don't have a computer, get a map, which is always a good backup. Paper works when the cell towers don't. So you know where you're going, where you're going to stop. You're going to pack for it. Make sure you have adequate cash, food, reservations, and then when you get where you're going, what you're going to do. Plan and goal. So with that, I'm going to segue a little bit, come back, and we'll go on about business plans. Hi, I'm back. What you're seeing in the background here, I'm going to run for you in just a minute. It's a video about business plans. Yours is not going to need to be this detailed or this, that, or this in depth. But rather than listen to me talk for 6 or 8, 10 minutes, whatever it is, this gentleman will use visuals, for those of you who learn visually, covers a lot of the areas we've talked about, and some of the areas that you'll need to think about in formulating a plan. Probably not going to need to take it to the bank and get funding or go to venture capitalists. So a lot of what they say here will not apply to you, but the basics, absolutely, positively. And I'll give you a heads up. This is a presentation to sell product, and I'm going to stop it before it actually asks to place the order. I'm not endorsing or encouraging you to spend any money to do this. But the lesson he presents on the front end of this is very, very powerful and very strong. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and start it. And if you don't have a pencil or paper, you might want to stop this, get one, because there's some very good information here. Here you go.
High quality business plan in 8 hours or less. But let's start by discussing why you haven't finished your business plan. Typically, there are 3 reasons why you haven't finished your plan. First, you don't have the time. Second, you don't know what to write. And third, you don't know how to do the financials. And the worst part is, until you finish your business plan, you can't raise capital and you don't have a roadmap to grow your business. Basically, you're stuck. You can't grow your business. So your ideas just sit in your head, not doing you any good, and certainly not helping you accomplish your goals. But don't worry, because I'm about to reveal how to finish your plan in less than 1/10 the time it takes most people. But this presentation will not be online forever, so watch it now while it's still available. Now, the single biggest issue preventing entrepreneurs from completing their business plans is that they don't know what to include in their plans. In fact, most entrepreneurs think they need to include everything there conceivably is to know about their business in their plan. It's like an artist that has 20 ideas in their head and is trying to paint one picture. The result is going to be a huge mess. So the key is understanding what you need to include in your plan and what not to include in your plan. The fact is there are only 10 critical questions that you absolutely must answer in your business plan. But before I reveal these critical questions, I want to make sure that you know that I know what I'm talking about. Because as you probably know and you're seeing online, there are just too many companies and self-proclaimed experts online saying that they know how to create business plans, and I want to get you the right information. So my name is Dave Levinsky. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I'm the president of a company called GrowthInc. Now, since 1999, more than 250,000 entrepreneurs have used GrowthInc's training materials to start and grow their businesses. Now, we've written business plans for over 2,000 entrepreneurs, and these clients have gone on to achieve quite a bit of success. Our clients have raised over $1 billion in capital. Our clients have generated billions of dollars in revenue. And our clients have achieved massive wealth for themselves and their families. We have many clients who now have a net worth exceeding $100 million. And perhaps more importantly, the industry knows GrowthInc and considers us to be the experts. We've been interviewed by every major media source, Fortune Magazine, Wall Street Journal, Business Week, the list goes on and on. And Business Week went so far as to call me the business plan expert, which I was very flattered, and I think that's really, really cool. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and the past 2 years we've been named to the Inc. 5000 list of the fastest growing private companies in America. So the bottom line is this: I know quite a bit about business plans, and I'm excited to show you some key things that you can do so that you can be more successful with your business plan. So get a pen and paper if you don't already have one, because in the next few minutes you're going to learn 4 of the key questions and information that you absolutely must include in your business plan. So the first thing you must include in your business plan is a 1-line description of your company. Not a paragraph, not 2 lines, but 1 line that clearly summarizes what your company does. Because believe it or not, after reading the first page of most business plans, investors and lenders don't fully understand what the company even does. And I've spent a lot of time sitting on panels with investors. I've literally sat behind investors and lenders as they read business plans and chuckled and looked at me saying, I don't know what they're talking about. Why should I invest in this company? The second area that you must cover in your business plan is your financial model. You must be able to show the expected revenues your company will generate, what your expenses will be, how much funding your company needs, and when you need that funding, and if you're raising capital, how lenders will be paid back and or investors will receive a return on their investment. Now, the third question that you must answer in your business plan is, what are your risk mitigating milestones? Now, risk mitigating milestones are where the rubber meets the road and shows your action plan for success. Now, a risk mitigating milestone is an event that, when completed, makes your company likelier to succeed. I'm going to say that again because I've taught this concept to a lot of entrepreneurs, and sometimes it takes a second. So a risk mitigating milestone is an event that, when completed, makes your company likelier to succeed. So let me give you an example. I'll give you an example of a restaurant because most people can understand the restaurant concept. So a new restaurant's milestones may include finding the location, getting the permits and licenses, building out the restaurant, hiring and training the staff, opening the restaurant, maybe reaching $20,000 in monthly sales, maybe reaching $50,000 in monthly sales. Now, as you can see, each time the restaurant achieves a milestone, the risk to the investor or lender decreases significantly. And by the time the business reaches its last milestone, it has virtually no risk of failure at all. So to reiterate, the third key question that you must answer in your business plan is, what are your risk mitigating milestones? Now, the fourth key question that you must answer in your plan is, why are you uniquely qualified to succeed? Now, maybe it's that your past experiences will allow you to run the company really well, or maybe you have a killer marketing plan that you put together, or maybe you have a head start on your competitors. There could be a bunch of reasons why you are qualified to succeed, so include them in your business plan, since this is the most important thing that readers care about. And most business plans don't even include this information. So once again, why are you uniquely qualified to succeed? It's the most important part of your plan, and most, I'd say 90+% of business plans don't include that critical information. So to reiterate, the first 4 questions that you must answer in your business plan are as follows. 1, what is your one-line company description? 2, what does your financial model show? 3, what are your risk mitigating milestones? And 4, why are you uniquely qualified to succeed? Now, I mentioned earlier that there are 10 key questions that you need to answer in your plan. Now, I don't have time to show you the other 6 questions right now, but later in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get your hands on them. So let me get back to that bold promise I made you at the beginning of this video. I told you I would give you a shortcut to allow you to complete your business plan in 8 hours or less. Now, by revealing that there are only 10 key questions you must answer in your business plan and letting you know that you can avoid all the other stuff, I've probably already cut the time needed to complete your plan in half. But since most entrepreneurs need 100 hours or more to complete their business plans, even cutting your time in half means that you still need about 50 hours or more to complete your plan. It's just too long. I want you to be spending your time executing on your business, not spending time writing your plan. So before I tell you the shortcut and what you should do, let me start by telling you what you should not do. So the first thing not to do is to use business plan software. With business plan software, you're going to waste time installing it, you're going to waste time learning how to use it, and it's going to force you to answer tons of useless questions that should not be in your business plan. And worse yet, even though it asks you to answer so many questions, most software ignores at least half of the 10 critical questions that you must answer. The other thing not to do is do not use sample business plans. Here's why. To begin, over 99% of sample business plans were put together incorrectly in the first place. So if you follow them, you're going to end up with a failing business plan. And also, the second key thing is that when you follow a sample business plan, you can't possibly show or answer the most important question I told you about, which is why are you uniquely qualified to succeed? Possibly you'll answer why the business whose plan you copied was unique, but not how your business is unique. So you need to focus on your business and not some other business. So now that I told you what not to do, let me tell you what you should do. You see, because there wasn't a good way for entrepreneurs like you to quickly and easily create a winning business plan, I dedicated myself to finding a solution. Remember, I'm an entrepreneur just like you, so when I see a problem, I start searching for a solution. So I spent the last several years figuring out the perfect shortcut system to allow you to create the highest quality business plan in the least amount of time. And it wasn't easy, but I'm very, very happy to say that I did it. And we call it GrowThink's Ultimate Business Plan Template. Let me tell you exactly why my Ultimate Business Plan Template is perfect. To begin, the Ultimate Business Plan Template is delivered as a Microsoft Word and a Microsoft Excel document. It works for both a PC and a Mac. Okay? So it's no software to install. It's a Word document. You type your answers, right into the document. You don't waste any time installing or learning how to use software. It's already in a program, Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel, that you know how to use. So our Microsoft Word document, it includes simple fill-in-the-blank exercises that guide you through the questions your business plan must answer so that you complete your plan expertly in hours, literally hours, and not days, weeks, or months. You just type your answers directly into the Word document and you're done. So let me give you some examples. Remember how answering the question, why are you uniquely qualified to succeed, is so important? Well, our template already includes several areas where you might be unique. So you simply keep the ones that fit and delete the others. Remember the importance of your one-line company description? Well, the template gives you 2 fill-in-the-blank exercises that will give you an awesome one-line description, and these exercises take 5 minutes tops. And remember how important risk mitigating milestones are? Well, our template has this set up too. All you need to do is follow our lead and type in your milestones and dates, and you're done with this critical task. And finally, remember the importance of your financial model? Well, this is another area where our template really, really shines. Our template includes a complete financial model in Microsoft Excel. So all you need to do is simply type in some numbers, like the number of products or services you expect to sell and your salary, and our template automatically calculates your complete 5-year financial projections. And if that's not cool enough, It automatically copies all of your financial charts and graphs directly into your Microsoft Word document so that your entire business plan and financial model is included in one Word document that you can simply print out or email to somebody. And remember the 6 other critical questions that you must answer in your business plan? Remember I told you there are 10, I went through 4. There's 6 other ones? Well, the Ultimate Business Plan template has you covered there too, obviously. For example, our template shows you exactly where to go online to download the market research your business plan needs. And importantly, I'm going to show you where to go online to get it for free and then how to copy it into your business plan. And our template includes fill-in-the-blank information on your direct and indirect competitors so that you can quickly and easily include the right information in your plan on your competitors. And particularly not shoot yourselves in the foot by defining competitors incorrectly. Most business plans do this poorly, they define competitors incorrectly, and it kills their chance of success. So I'm going to show you how to do that in simple fill-in-the-blank exercises. And our Ultimate Business Plan template already includes the 24 best marketing tactics that you can use to get all the customers you can handle. So all you do is select and briefly describe which of the 24 marketing practices you're going to use, and you're done with that key section. So, and just in case you have any questions at any time while you're working with our Ultimate Business Plan template, our template comes with 365 days of free email support. So how's that for a shortcut? I've already done all the hard work for you. All you have to do is download the template, type in your answers directly into the Word document to our simple questions, and you're done. And the results? You're going to have a professional business plan for your business in no time, literally hours. And you're going to have a plan with a great business strategy and a clear roadmap for your success. You're going to have a plan laid out using our unique formula that leads readers down the exact path that you want, which will cause investors and lenders to literally line up to fund your business. And not only is your plan via the Ultimate Business Plan template going to be in an investor-approved format, but it's going to excite them rather than bore them like most other business plans do. And I encourage you, if you want to look online and read business plans and find out how boring they are, you can do that. And the key thing with our Ultimate Business Plan template, we have a unique formula that leads investors and lenders down the path that you want them to get them excited about your business so that they invest in you and fund you. So that's key to the Ultimate Business Plan template. So, how much would you expect to pay for something like this? It's a proven turnkey method for
Alrighty, pretty good information. And from this point on, he goes into a buy from me because, and I'm not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and pause here, and I'll change gears and come back with some other ideas. Hi, well, if that didn't create several questions, I'm not sure what will. Number one, simplest, is have a plan. Having a plan, even if it's a small one or not a perfect one, it's a plan. Just like using my analogy earlier of going from Phoenix to New York in the car. All of the planning, all of the maps, all the preparation, it doesn't matter until you start the engine, put it in drive, and roll your wheels onto the street. If you realize you're driving in the wrong direction, you stop, turn around, go back, correct your error, and move on. So the next portion here just runs a couple of minutes, and it goes to the 10 biggest, simplest, easiest mistakes to make. Reflecting back to the other video, it went into way too much detail for what you would like to accomplish in starting a process serving business. So that would be thinking too big. You don't need venture capitalists to serve papers. If you're going to build a factory to make widgets in Malaysia, then you need venture capitalists. So what I'm going to do is start this video, very simple, only runs a few minutes, then come back at the end and talk about it. Here you go. Again, get your pencil and paper ready.
Hello, it's Amanda with Watch Me Franchise, and this is our third video in the Business Tip video series. Everyone makes mistakes. It's how we learn. And new business owners are no exception to this rule. To help our viewers overcome these trials, here are the top 10 mistakes that nearly all business owners make. Number 1, thinking too small or too big. If you think too big, you can wind up biting off more than you can chew. Alternatively, if you think too small, you may be missing out on valuable customer opportunities. It is important to be aware of how much business you can handle and position yourself for expansion. Number 2, losing your focus or drive. Too many new business owners get caught up in the excitement of opening their business and overwork themselves too much too soon. Remember that opening a new business is a long-term project and you need to stay focused. Yes, you are going to work long hours, but be sure to take breaks and not overexert yourself too soon. Number 3, taking on too much by yourself. You cannot do everything on your own, and if you try to, then you can lose your energy quickly. It is always a good idea to seek the help of others, such as employees or professional services. Then you can focus on your own goals and not worry about the smaller details. Number 4, sacrificing your personality. Your business is an extension of you. As a business owner, you will likely work long hours, and when you are not working, you will probably still be thinking about your business. In order to make this kind of commitment, you need to love your business and know that it is a part of you. Number 5, not tracking your advertising. When you spend money to advertise your business, it is important to know if your money is being spent effectively or not. For example, it is wasteful spending thousands of dollars for a billboard that never generates new customers. The only way to know if your advertising is effective is to track it. Number 6, investing too much in one client. New business owners are often quick to rearrange their entire business structure for their first big client. But make sure not to put all your eggs in one basket. Not every client will last forever, and you do not want to be forced to close your business if you lose that one big client. Number 7, going against your gut instincts. When you open a new business, you will want to heed the advice of others, but do not let it overshadow your gut instincts. When all is said and done, you are the business owner, and you need to trust your own ideas. Number 8, not getting involved in the community. Attending local events and becoming an active member of the community are great ways to get free attention to your business. Networking is an important part of building up good business relationships that can directly lead to customer opportunities. Number 9, managing employees poorly. Poor employee management can be detrimental to a new business owner. Managing employees is not something that comes naturally to everyone, and creating bad relationships with employees can create serious problems for a business owner. Number 10, trusting that signed contracts will be honored. Although any document that contains an agreement and signatures is technically a legally binding contract, in order to enforce it, you will have to go to court. This can cost thousands in legal fees and a waste of business owners' valuable time. Business agreements are relationships that are based in trust. If you keep quality relationships, trustworthy clients, then you will not have to worry as much about what is written on paper. Well, there you have it. If you can make a conscious effort to avoid these common mistakes, then you will find it much easier to open and operate your new business. Be sure to check back next month for the next installment in our Business Tips video series. See you soon.
Hi, Jerry again. Very good points on that video. Number 8, about not tracking your advertising. I'll cover that in another video, but she's right on target there. If you don't, it's called return on investment, ROI. If you spend 5 and you get 3 in return, that's not good. If you spend 5 and get 10 back, that's good. But if you don't know which one cost you 2 or 3 or which one made you 5, again, that's not good, and we'll cover that. Also, number 8, as far as not getting involved. Not getting involved with your community, not getting involved in the forums and blogs, which we'll talk about, not getting involved with others in your industry. The more you invest in something, the more and greater return you'll receive on the other end. To finish up with a quote from Henry Ford, and it's here on your screen: whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.